Everyone is talking about the World Cup. People are planning where to watch the matches, who to watch them with, which games matter most, which stadiums look the most impressive, which teams look dangerous, and who might go all the way. And you feel nothing. Maybe you wonder why it does not excite you. Maybe you feel a little left out when everyone else already seems emotionally involved. This video is about that exact feeling. And by the end, you will see why not caring about the World Cup does not mean something is wrong with you. For a lot of people, the World Cup starts before the first match. It starts in the group chats, the old memories, the family plans, the flags going up in the neighborhood. For them, it is not really about football. It is country. It is childhood. It is the feeling of being part of something that is bigger than what is happening on the screen. That is why a fan can say, "We won," even though they never touched the ball. It sounds strange from the outside, but it makes sense when you understand what is actually happening. The team becomes connected to identity. The crowd's emotion starts to feel like your own. Winning feels personal. Losing feels like a small grief. And for some people, that switch flips automatically. They see the shirts, hear the noise, and something in them just joins. They do not decide to care, they just do. It has been that way since they were a kid, watching with someone they loved, and the feeling never left. But not every mind works that way. You might understand the game, understand the rules, understand exactly why the person next to you is losing their mind right now, and still feel nothing when the ball goes in. That is not coldness. That is not you being difficult or detached. It might just mean that connection never formed in the first place. And a connection that was never built cannot be switched on just because everyone around you expects it to be. One reason is personal history. If you did not grow up watching it, did not have a parent who stopped everything for a match, did not have a team that felt like it belonged to your city or your people, your brain has nowhere to attach the emotion. The game is just 11 people running on a screen. So when everyone else is already invested, you feel strangely calm. Not bored exactly, just outside. Like watching a reunion for a family that is not yours. You can see that it matters to them. You can even respect how much it matters. You just cannot feel why it should matter to you. And that gap between understanding something and feeling it can be surprisingly lonely during a month when everyone else seems to be in the same room. Another reason is where your attention already lives. Some minds naturally move toward things where they can participate, not just observe. A game you actually play, music you make, something you are building, improving, figuring out day by day. In those places, the outcome is partly yours, the effort is yours, the small progress from one week to the next is yours. Watching someone else's victory in something you had no hand in might just not produce the same feeling. That is not a character flaw. It is just how some people are wired for meaning. They need a thread that connects back to them somehow. The hardest part, usually, is not the tournament itself. It is the moment someone looks at you and says, "How can you not care?" And you do not have an answer that satisfies them. You can feel the gap opening between you and the room. Everyone else is already somewhere emotionally, and you are standing at the door trying to understand why the door feels so heavy. But not feeling it is not the same as judging the people who do. You can genuinely understand why this matters to them, the history, the identity, the shared ritual of it, and still feel nothing move inside you. Both things can be true at the same time. Fans are not irrational for caring this deeply, and you are not broken for not caring at all. So, if the World Cup does not move you, it does not mean something is missing in you. It may just mean your mind does not borrow meaning from the same places. You are not unable to care. This just might not be where your attention goes.